you've got remarks on the visas, but you do not know how to fix the remarks on the visas. And most of these remarks have left your head aching, wondering what to do for you to fix that remark. And yes, some of them we can fix them, although some of them may take a little bit time for us to fix, or it may be the fault of the employer or the person who applied for the visa to approve or to fix that remark in the visa so that your visa can be approved or so that your visa can be verified. You want to know how to fix the remarks on the visas. And most of these remarks have left your head aching, wondering what to do for you to fix that remark. And yes, some of them we can fix them, although some of them may take a little bit time for us to fix, or it may be the fault of the employer or the person who applied for the visa to approve or to fix that remark in the visa so that your visa can be approved or so that your visa can be verified. Yes, by the way, is it your first time to come across Mex? Don't hesitate to give him a subscribe button, and don't hesitate to follow on his TikTok account at Mexcreationtv. At my sister channel, I am Mex, which talks about travel and everything, the life experience and the best places, beautiful places in Qatar. Then when you talk about fixing what you call the Qatar visa remarks. Yes, most of you've seen a visa remark that comes not completed a stipulated period or duration outside the country. How do you definitely fix that one? It can be fixed for. Is it by you or by the employer? At the end of this video, we'll definitely know when such kind of remarks appears on your visa application, what do you definitely need to do? What is the next step? Not completed a stipulated period or duration outside the country. What does the message mean? Most of the time when you see these messages will appear, especially when someone tries to apply what you call a new visa, a new work visa, or what you call a family visa. And most of the time you find that shortly after you exit Qatar, the migration, okay, it will require you a mandatory period outside the country to make what you call a re-entry back into the country. There's some exceptional cases where you will need what you call an urgent permission for you to return back to the country under what you call your employer request. Yes, most of you've been lied in any way or the other that after a few minutes out of the immigration, I'll take in a new visa application, then you can return. I normally advise people, try to look at what you call a 48-hour rule for you to apply back in your visa to return into the country. Let us try to look at scenarios. What are those kind of scenarios that may look a little bit easier to some few people, but however may bring complications to when you apply for a visa and may end up giving you a remark like not completed a stipulated period of duration outside the country. And how definitely do you have to fix this? Let's say, for example, you applied for a visa and it is indicating the same remark, not completed a stipulated period of time outside the country. How do you fix it? How do you definitely fix it to make sure that your visa can be approved? Yes, let us try to look at common scenarios. Let's say, for example, a previous visa was cancelled recently. After a residence visa is cancelled, what you need to know, the person usually must stay outside Qatar, which should be a minimum of what you call 6 months. However, something that you need to understand, when you need to make what you call an urgent return, normally it has to be the request of what you call an exception may be granted to the person who is applying for you a visa with the requirement of what we call attached documents. Let us try to look at those people on what you call a family or what you call the visit visa. If you're a person who exited Qatar after overstaying what you call your visit visa for a maximum which was allowed to you, you overstay the visa for the maximum that was allowed to you. Yes, no, most of the times it is between 3 to 6 months that you can be allowed to apply a new visa to re-enter into the country. So you find that most of the times if you immediately go to apply the visa, it will give you the remarks not completed a stipulated period of time. It is not a visa rejection, but it is warning you that there is a period that you are supposed to stay outside before you can make a re-entry into the system, or you can make a re-entry for new visa. Let us try to look at those that have gone through what you call deportation and travel ban. Yes, definitely for your period, yes, the visa will not be approved and it will not be able to indicate in any way that. However, how do you fix not completed a stipulated period of time in case it comes in your visa remarks? How do you definitely solve it very fast? Yes, you find that most of the time the very important aspect that you definitely should understand is in case this kind of type of information comes, then that means that you have to wait for that period to pass, then you can apply in a new visa to return. The visa remarks are always very important. They give you the subsequent duration and they give you what to plan in ahead for the next step, and that's what normally happens. Remember, when this remark appears in the visa, it will automatically move out in the system in case that period has been passed according to what is in the system. It will automatically open itself and it will allow you to be able to apply for the new visa in any way or the other. Yes, also we have what you call other options. For example, you have an immediate and you want to enter, then we can request what we call an exemption. The person who applied for you the visa, let's say for example the sponsor, or what you call, let's say it can be a family, for example for the family visa, he will definitely have to go to what you call the Ministry of Interior, which is the immigration department, to request, to explain what you call the situation that has made your visa to be rejected, to check out what is the remark, and definitely will request through writing documentation to justify for the department, or what you call the Ministry of Interior, the immigration department, to allow, or to what you call to waive off, so that you can be able to be granted a re-entry into the country immediately. However, still something that definitely also you should understand, you can verify also through what you call using the Metrash, using what you call the Ministry of Interior website. You can check what you call your visa application through using the Metrash, and also using what you call the Ministry of Interior website, which is quite also very important for you, that you can be able to see, to find out how definitely the status of your visa. I hope I've tried to share something for you, for a person who ask me, and those are the only options that definitely you have to fix not completed a stipulated period of time outside the country.